All right, back in the shop today. Certainly have a lot to do. Sebastian is moved in on this side. As you can see, he's already got a customer car job going down. Over here, I got a friend Z36. He's supposed to pick that up today, so I will have this spot free once again. I think today will finally be the day where I can drag this E30 out of its pit. Probably relocate the M3 to sit over here just because I won't be touching that for a little bit. Mainly, what I would like to achieve is pulling this half of the M10 that's left in here out of this car, so I can then start the process of stripping everything else around: washer fluid, cruise control, battery, fuse box, brake booster, everything associated in the engine bay, and kind of assess what's going on in here and plan out my engine bay overhaul, because that is kind of where I'd like to start with this thing. Certainly one of my more ambitious ideas, but I'm really excited to get started. Still gotta get the paperwork done on this car, so I don't necessarily want to start working and putting hours into it until that's kind of squared away, because it's a little bit messy. But mainly what I need to do is get this part out inside, so I can kind of get it out of the yard and shell this thing so we can get rid of the actual car and just save everything else that we're gonna sell or hold on to. There's not a ton to come out of this thing, but better than nothing. I have some friends that could really use some of the parts off this car, so hopefully we can pull these fenders, doors, and stuff to kind of get everybody set up with parts. There's no way we're getting a cameo from Richard right now. Oh my God. Oh my, dude, Richard, what the fuck?
Messed up.
Man, what? Bro.
I was towing a second gen Cummins by the bumper, and his brakes didn't work because we were flat towing.
Yeah?
So every stop, I'd have to let out the slack in the chain, and my bumper did not appreciate it.
So it did that. How you doing, buddy?
Pretty good.
Doing good?
I got your amp.
What? Oh shit.
And I got you a brand new bass knob.
Whoa!
This is it's been a prized piece of mine, so it's now yours.
Huge shout out to Rich, as always. He just pulled up from 3 hours away and installed this amp.
Tyler here doesn't know too much about audio
or anything. Yeah, I know nothing.
And stuff. So what we're gonna do is because this amp is kind of junk.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do
is
we're gonna take it apart. So there's these little, it's just spinning here. There, you little devil. Yeah. Oh, maybe you gotta hit it from this side.
I think it's opening up.
Yeah. So these are like capacitors. This one's a little bent. It stopped working. It's probably that.
Yeah, it was probably there before.
Oh yeah, that's okay. That's actually not for me. That's like corrosion. Wonder who did that.
No, it was like that.
When you buy a Scar, you legitimately get what you pay for.
I think we can conclude that you don't suggest Scar.
No. Not at all.
So if somebody's looking into like affordable audio, are we going Hyphonics, right? That's kind of the preference.
All the way. Each sub has a frequency that it lives at, and so do amps. You could set the frequencies. You always want gain down. People, don't be nasty. You need a box that's tuned for your sub, and you need your amp tuned for your sub, not for your head unit, not for your door speakers. You need to tune it for the sub. This claims to be 1,000 watts. This motherfucker ain't no 1,000 watts. This number means fuck all. Never in your life is your amp more than likely gonna reach that max power. So you have a garbage can, a drawer to put this very nice Scar amp in.
Right.
Because you know, you want to keep it.
Right. Yeah, I got you.
Fucking garbage.
So I asked Richard, actually Sebastian asked Richard to film a lovely TikTok of the E30, and within 30 seconds, Richard was ready to show me the TikTok. Let's check it out.
All right, so this is the TikTok I made. If you want to follow my TikTok, it's 5uploader. Here's the TikTok.
As you can see, I'm running a chop shop. And here you go. Somebody's doing it, not me though. 55-gallon
I'll let you do the first one. If it looks like shit, I'll do the second one.
That sounds like a...
Alright, which one though? This is the big moment.
We're not prepping the surface or nothing.
Don't go too close. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was clean. Oh, shit.
Oh.
Bro said lowercase.
Ooh. Ooh. Nice! Maybe smaller though.
Nah. Oh. Oh, I can't fix that.
That's CC right there.
CC, bro.
Coolant control.
Coolant container.
Coolant container.
Our citro fruit.
Bro, you got it. Just finish up that O real quick.
Yeah, you gotta just send it now.
Oh my god. Wow, okay, cool. Well,
Nice.
dude, that shit is dripping for real.
Another day, another dollar, something like that. One of those not very productive days, at least so far. I got involved with a little project on the truck. I'll quickly show you that. My total mindset with this truck has totally shifted, as in like it just needs to be the best tow rig possible. So I have plans for this thing. I'm not gonna get rid of it anytime soon, so long as I keep doing what I've been doing. It's just a really good workhorse. However, there's a bunch of little things that bother me about it. And at the end of the day, it is a 20-year-old truck, so there are going to be things here and there that are not perfect. However, there's one thing that's always bothered me since I purchased the truck, and I had no idea because no GM truck that I've had prior has had this issue, but apparently it's very common for the little readout for the shift indicator to go out. I watched a few videos on it, and I've been itching to do it. Long story short, I pulled my cluster apart, and I actually fixed it. But in exchange, I managed to just break my fucking tach. I basically just traded one issue for another and sat here for 2 hours disassembling and reassembling the cluster. I think what happened is when I pulled the needles out, actually it seemed to have ripped one of the posts from the stepper motor, and then when I tried to put it back, it just wasn't stepping anymore. So I'm gonna have to order new ones, or I'm just gonna bite the bullet and buy a new cluster. I've wanted to buy a cluster for this truck since I bought it. So I don't know what I'm gonna do about that, but huge waste of time. So you'll notice I've actually made quite a bit of progress in this car this week. Basically any time off I've had, I've kind of just been pulling stuff off that I know I would sell. Sold the fenders to a buddy, doors to another friend. However, much more importantly, I'm actually gonna try and power up the E30. I've never had power to this car. I've never seen what works, what doesn't work. So it'll be kind of exciting to kind of see all that happen. As you can see, I just put the battery up to the cables and the wipers immediately started going off, so it's a good sign. Okay, something is happening. So for the first time I got this thing on a tender, and we're gonna see what we can get out of this, what actually works equipment wise, kind of give us a better idea of what we're working with. I'm assuming most of it works, but it's never good to assume, especially with old BMW. This poor car is very, very rough. Let's see. Okay. Oh. I think it's dumping fuel. Fuck. Oh, yeah. Smells like it. Fuck. Forgot about that. Let's pull the fuel pump fuse. So, according to a very random post, fuse 11? Yeah, fuse 11. Cool. Lights. Windows. None of them appear to be working. Oh, fuck. Okay, so hopefully I'll be able to dive into the E30 a little bit more tomorrow. It has been an incredibly long day at the shop, but as you can see, we don't have a horrendous 328 shell anymore. So buyer just came and picked that up. That is gone, and we have the real estate back. So one more space. Going to try my absolute hardest not to fill it up with junk. I think that is gonna wrap it up for tonight at the shop, but I will see you guys tomorrow. Sleeping in tomorrow because it's way too late and I want to go home.